Hi, I'm June. Today I want to talk about a few topics. One is going to be about lag because a lot of golfers ask about that and want to know how to produce that. I won't show you all the details of how lag happens because it is a side effect. But I will talk about how it becomes an effect from the proper cause. I'll kind of give you a general idea and some specifics to get you to understand lag more in the golf swing. The other thing that I'd like to add to that is the reason I'm dressed like this, not in golf gear, is usually the way that I dress practicing indoors. I do a lot of just swings indoors to not only improve, and that's also a side effect, but to just stay more coordinated. It's part of being in the mind, body, and generating good energy and vibe, because in this time and age, it's easy to just be in our mind, in our heads. So that's something that I noticed when I was teaching that I want to share how to bring that down into the body. I approach golf now differently than when I competed or as I was growing up, and I'm like, you know what, I want to improve to shoot better scores. Now I really think of that as a side effect and more of like what to do properly to just stay flexible, mobile, healthy, just a healthy state of mind and body and energy. So it's really like I could just do some practice swings at home and really feel a different kind of progress than, oh, I went out on the golf course and shot this, or I beat a bunch of balls and I had these kind of results. I do enjoy that, but at the same time, it's really more of, it's like a moving meditation I always talk about. So I like to stretch a little bit and then do some swings. A lot of times I do half swings. But I also will do full swings as well. If you followed along with me, just even videos alone, you'll see that I have more lag now. But never do I teach it specifically because it's something that has to come about as a side effect as you progress. Because if not, you could really hurt yourself and create injuries just to create lag. What I mean by lag is when you get to the top, it's this move right here. I'm kind of overdoing it just so that you can see the difference. So if I go here, like that, that's lag. It's this angle right here in the wrist. Now, it's not that you have to have it. So you can go here or here and not have lag. So let me show you again. So this is less lag. You know, this is less lag. And then this is more lag. It's something that I would, again, I emphasize this because a lot of golfers want it. At a certain point in your golf life, you start to come across the word lag, and then you want it. You think that that's what's going to generate power, and it does generate power, However, you can get a tremendous amount of power without lag. It kind of naturally happens, even if you don't have it, if you do the right motion, it'll lag. For example, if you take it back and you go here, but you do the right things and you learn the right downswing, it'll lag. Do you see that? What often happens is if you do the wrong things, let's say you're kind of doing this and you're doing the wrong thing, it won't lag. It will cast. So this is called casting. So that's why I'm like, don't prioritize lag. It'll happen as things coordinate. And you're going to notice from my previous videos to now, if you ever see my old videos, I didn't have as much lag as I do now. And then if you look at videos from a few months ago, I don't have as much lag as I do now. So it's just like, you'll see the progression. So it's real progress. It's stuff that I've put into my way of, let me just wait for that sound. This is one of the main reasons also to show you that I do in-home practices. I love it. I've done it since I was a kid. So it's real and it's beneficial. You could do it anytime. If you're busy working and you don't have a lot of time to go to the range, you can practice at home. However, the other reason that you'll see that I'm not doing a lot of golf course teachings, I used to do a lot of those, but it was very challenging. I have videos that I've wasted because there was so much noise and just a lot going on. And so somehow, like, I would go to the range and I want to talk and put a mic on and just kind of talk through the process. But as you noticed, I have voiceovers because there's just music and talking and everything.
Brother! Woo! Brother! Woo!
There's groups of people, I don't want to control anybody around me, but somehow it's like so much noise, so it's much better to do it at home. You'll hear some noise here, but hopefully it won't be as bad as when I'm on the golf course. So this is a great opportunity for me to just like talk it out, tell you, you know, what has benefited others and also for myself. But I want you to treat this not as the improvement of golf alone, because I think of this as like improvement in so many things. For example, and this is what I also taught along with the game of golf, because I'm going to teach you to improve. That's a given. I know what can get you to get more distance and accuracy and all that. More importantly is to protect your body and also have a good, grateful attitude and a clear mindset to have the right feedback from yourself, because what happens is the feedback around you can have other ways of playing golf, which is great. It's their way, but I want you to see for yourself like true progress, because sometimes you can hear things and go, oh yeah, I hear that all the time, that must be true. But see it for yourself, do it for yourself, and be patient as you feel it, because when you start doing the right things, your body knows, your mind becomes more clear. It's not that you're not going to have technical thoughts, but it's not going to overwhelm you. So that's why I don't like go right into techniques, even with the simplicity of how I teach, is because I set it aside for the membership site for anybody that really wants to focus on the game of golf. But these videos are for like people who want to improve their skill set in anything. And that's why I do art videos and free diving and jeeping and stuff like that. It's just like, enjoy the process. That's more important than anything. But to give you what I'm doing here, it requires a coordination of everything. It's not just in the wrist. So that's the illusion. You think, okay, I want lag just like her. Well, if your body is not coordinated, doing lag is actually going to be bad. It'll add more moving parts, and it's going to create the club face with more twist than you need. So it's almost better not to try to produce that if you're not doing the right things in your body. And when I practice, I like to keep my wrists and hands stable, but a little loose, but not like loose like this. Okay, it's like a firm handshake. So I just keep it just where it's not super tight, but I kind of keep it loose a little bit just to get everything to coordinate, but not loose like this. Okay, so that's what happens when, oftentimes when people try to create lag, is they end up going like this. See the difference of that? That makes the club just do all sorts of things. It's just got a lot of twists and unnecessary moving parts. And then it's really hard to compress the golf ball. And you could either hit it fat or get under it. A lot of different things. So you may think that you have different swings. It's just different compensations that are causing those inaccurate shots. So if you see that I'm creating lag, that again, I'm overdoing it here just to show you, and then you go down and over. And I'll show you from this angle. Good, I have just enough room. I hope you understand that. And it's going to help you to focus on the right things, right fundamental things. And so to know if you're doing the right things is whoever you're working with, that you start to see progress immediately, but also you're going to keep sliding back to your old habits. But you want to feel like you're progressing and things are becoming more clearer. So it's important to get the right information. With the one swing, I have all the videos there, and what I'm going to do is talk more specifically about lag, just because I've addressed a lot of other things within the setup and the takeaway and the backswing and arm positions that you can go look at lag and how it's generated, because I've created the building blocks or built the foundation. It's like building a foundation of a house, and then you can start to decorate it. It just kind of comes through that style within that foundation. And so I'm gonna continue on the video, but this will be for members only. And it's actually benefiting you that it's members only, because it's just like really concentrated information should have those building blocks. If I threw something at you and go try this and this is what's going to fix everything, is just going to add, because you won't be able to discern, what's true or what's not. So it's just going to add to the noise that's out there with all the information. And so it can end up cluttering your mind and end up adding more swing thoughts in your mind. And when you do the right things, you put in the time, but you become where you enjoy putting in that time because you start to see progress. That's when you know you're on the right path, where you enjoy practice. If you don't enjoy practice, like you don't enjoy at home swinging or hitting balls, a lot of it is because you don't see a benefit in that. So that's where you start to shift. You'll start to go, hey, I want to do some swings. And you're going to feel like it's coming together beautifully. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you understand a little bit more about lag. All right, take care. Peace.